With over 10,000 cards in the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG game, where do you start when you want to build a deck? Well, most people start on the internet, most notably YouTube. However, how good is some of these decks that we see profiled day in and day out on that platform? Me being the curious person I am, I'm going to try and find out. Welcome to NetDeck 101. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. You know who it is by now.
Jimothy.
Now, ladies and gents, I thought I would take a look at Team Samurai X1's Sacred Beast deck profile. Now, shout out to Son of a Lag who actually suggested that I take a look at this and basically put it through its running on EDO Pro. So, without wasting any more of your time, ladies and gents, let's get straight into the duels. Well, ladies and gents, this is the deck list that Team Samurai X1 profiled on his channel, and as always I will leave a link in the description to his video so you can check the deck list out for yourself. So let's get straight into the pros and the cons. First and foremost, the pros. This deck is just nostalgia all over. It's very fun to play, and it can OTK. Gone unchecked, this deck just can amass a crazy amount of advantage, especially card advantage with the field spell. But in my opinion, the best thing about this deck was Darkest Diabolos, because you do so much tributing, and tributing specifically of dark monsters, because you're using your Dark Beckoning Beast as well as your Dark Summoning Beast. He just can come onto the field and just absolutely devastate your opponent, especially the combo with the 7 Spirit Gates Unleashed, being able to pitch a card, summon back one of your 0 attack summoning beasts, and then tribute that by Darkest Diabolos effect to be able to shuffle one of your opponent's cards in hand to their deck is just fantastic. The field spell's crazy, non-targeting is just crazy. The infinite impermanence came up really clutch in this deck, as well as the extra deck. The IP Masquerena play straight into the access code talker was just absolutely crazy. It won me so many games. It was crazy just being able to do that and then just swing at your opponent for crazy amounts of damage. This deck does OTK very well. Now the cons. The dangers were a blessing and a curse at the same time. Yes, they be able to tutor through your deck, but at times I found myself pitching the key pieces to the graveyard, especially things like my field spell, for example, or one of my Dark Summoning or Dark Beckoning Beasts. It was just a bit of a hindrance, to be honest. The Sacred Beast Awakening, I potentially would have dropped this. There were times that I drew into this with the field spell and already had one on field, which absolutely crippled me, to be honest. And it meant that I just didn't have the resources to be able to play efficiently. On top of that, some of the extra deck choices, I mean, Super Dreadnought Railcan and Gustav Max and Libe I did not go into, as well as Sky Palace. Did not go into it whatsoever. I probably would have swapped these out for a few more Super Poly targets. But apart from that, the deck list is solid, and I think it's more to do with how the deck actually plays rather than the build, because this deck bricks a lot. I mean a lot, and there's times when you just have cards in your hand that are unplayable no matter what you do. So it does help to have things to tutor through your deck, but it does come at a cost, ladies and gents. But that is just my evaluation of the deck. What do you think? Do you think there could be changes made? Would you include some stuff? Would you not? If so, get at me in that comment section below. And we find ourselves at the end of another video. As always, if you did enjoy this content, be sure to like, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And I will definitely see you guys on the next video. Hope you enjoyed. Shout out to Team Samurai X1. Peace.